Come on now, let me see it. Oh, nice. We get to see the eye. Actually, okay, it is a dog.
Merlin! There you are, boy. We wondered where you got to.
That's some real Resident Evil doggy shit.
Come here, boy!
Hey peeps, it's me, Sabbatical Gamer, and welcome to this new episode of me trying to play through the casting of Frank Stone. Who is Frank? We don't know. Is he stoned, or will he get stoned? In a biblical sense. Anyway, this is a game by Supermassive, and I've played through all of the Supermassive games so far. I'm really looking forward to Directive 8020, which will be released later this year. Looks to be like a really awesome sci-fi alien the thing. It says on the box from the world of Dead by Daylight, so I guess there's some sort of like serial killer, maybe with some supernatural factors involved. We'll see how that goes. And if you've watched me play through these games before, you know that I kind of like to play through them in what I would like to call the Bastard Run, which has 3 simple rules. Rule number 1, I only play on the highest difficulty or hardest difficulty. Rule number 2, whatever goes, goes. If I make a mistake, I'll have to stick by it. There are no reloads, there are no quick loads, there are no replays of any kind. Rule number 3, what I'd like to call the behead, befriend, or be wed. Basically, I try to find the character which deserves some sort of narratively driven death, which makes the story better. I try to find the BFF in life, the one that I'd actually like to share some candy with, maybe eat some comfort food with, on a rainy night. And then, of course, the be wed character. The character which in-game, I think, makes the most sense or has the most fun, narratively driven part to wed or be the partner of. That has come back to bit me in the ass a couple of times. But we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, let's get to it. Die alone. New game. Ooh. Sacrifice. That's what we're about. Every choice made, every action, blah blah blah. Some will save lives. We know about this already. Some will result in death. Death!
I've sacrificed everything searching for it. A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago. Of a timeless power, infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
Our worlds? They keep pushing that this is from the makers of Dead by Daylight. Okay. Looks to be like the undercarriages of trains or train cars or cars, buses. It's a cute little dog, isn't it? Is this Frank? Probably. Frank has quite a lot of hobbies going. Frank has a kid? Question mark. A kid behind the door. That doesn't really make sense, unless he's some kind of like serial killer or something. Some sort of like lumber yard. Interesting. Are we gonna get like a mirrored look on this creature and see that it's something missing infant? Was that it? Are we gonna see that, see the actual mirrored look of this creature and see that it's basically not a dog, but like a were-rat? That would be cool. Cedar Steel Core. The Burning Maw. Chapter 1, 1963. Sounds awesome. Oregon Police Department. Alright. Sam. Sam looks like an upstanding kind of guy.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Kind of looks like Marshall
Covering
Ali,
the entire site?
but 20 years younger.
I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin, huh? Can I, enable subs, please?
Merlin.
My dog. Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask for.
They sure are.
The seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
Use R to choose. Let's be serious. Sam is a serious kind of guy.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm yours to dispose of.
Can I have your name?
That's funny.
Thomas Jefferson Hope. Call me Tom.
Yours to dispose of.
Tom, I want to talk to you about...
I know what about. That missing boy, right?
That's right.
You think he could be missing here?
This mill looks a big place.
Biggest in all Cedar Hills. But that don't make no difference. Ain't no funny business going on around here. Not undermining Merlin's noses.
Let's be skeptical.
Are you sure? It sounds like a lot of ground to cover for just you and your dog.
It's a big job, yes, sir. But ain't it the magnitude of the labor that keeps a man alert and ready for action?
Sure. Unless you drink. Yeah, I kind of want to be hostile or kind of a semi-aggressive with Sam, I think. I'm gonna go with disapproving.
Been drinking, Tom?
Just a little nightcap.
Hey.
That usually happen before a nap. This a regular habit?
Regular? Oh, no, not regular. More sort of medication. Taken only in time of need.
How often is that?
That what you come out here for? To give a veteran a hard time about his medicinal practices?
No. I'm here because a child is missing. And every minute wasted is another chance gone to find him.
Boy, you ain't gonna find him here. I'd know it in my bones if that boy were within a mile of this mill.
Really? What makes you so sure? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
What makes you so sure?
I'm gonna be a hard ass on him.
Be a side effect of your medicinal practices?
Now that is out of line.
Does he even know what ESP is? That was a very weird
Sorry,
weird
officer, I wanna
line.
help. I really do, but I don't know what else to tell you. Welcome to have a look around the place yourself.
Sure will.
Thank you, Tom. I think I'll do that.
Being a hard ass.
Happy to oblige.
Cedar Lakes, lure him in. Question is, of course, if this is like an extended prologue and I'm gonna die and then the actual game takes over. Maybe. They've used that mechanic before. I mean, it can't be that Doberman, can it? Find a way into the middle. Alright. Oof. Kinda slow. Not really 60 FPS in this game. Yeah. Padlocked. There's a storage shed. That seems like an obvious waypoint, I think. Can I? Nope. And nope. No entry anywhere. Some hard hats. Oh, he's out looking for Merlin, is he? I bet that I am... No, I'm not gonna bet against that, but it kind of feels like the obvious build-up here is nice glitching. Straight through the fence there. I think that the obvious build-up here is that Tom is looking for Merlin, and I'm gonna find Merlin, like, chewed to death by something else. Oh, that is something. A reticent king. She promised to take away my pain, take away my nightmares. Can I find anything on it? Nothing underneath? Okay. Storage shed too. That's great. So this was just a part where I could squeeze through, huh? Is this a jump scare trigger? Then where am I supposed to go? To actually find a way into the mill. I mean, this padlock looks juicy. There's nothing to do there. I mean, obviously need to get into the storage shed too, right? Can I move faster? Oh, I can. Nice. No parking. Staff only. Can I? No. No. What is that?
An open window.
Ah.
I can get in through there.
Oh, look. It's the yellow paint. Gotta love me a trope. Yellow paint times 2. The yellow paint trope. Search for the missing child, huh? Because obviously the missing child is here. Squeeze. Point of no return. Yep. Nope. We can go through there, of course, but nothing else. The value bundle of each in this area is numbers and a very, very ticking wall clock. Is that going to be used for a combination of sorts? You will not be able to return to the area when I do what? When I continue through this area? Probably. I'm just gonna make a quick note. With my trusty semi-permanent marker. Just in case. Because you never know about these games. Alright. Pick up. Some sort of manifest. Friday the 13th, afternoon. Harold, Dennis, Bobby, Frank Stone. Alright, so he was a steel mill worker. Lou Osterman. Graveyard shift, nobody. Moved Dawkins and Stone off graveyard to pick up slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fella's gonna have to double up shifts. Told the lumpkin out front no one's working nights for a while. Alright. So he got moved off of graveyard and needed to start to do real work, and then basically he went cuckoo, started killing people. That's my guess. No? Can't go through? Really? That is like the obvious choice. Then what am I supposed to do? Can I... pick up? But I can't really pick it up, can I? Actually, what does it say on the bottom? Yeah, alright. I've looked at that quite a while now. Oh! Alright, point of no return. Very dramatic. Kinda sad though. I would like to continue to play with Sam. Be a bastard cop, that would be a nice change. Hello? No.
Hello?
Ominous music is ominous.
It's police.
It's the police. It's the police. Yeah, time for some jumpies. Gimme. Of course. Some jump scares. Yeah, no. No. What's this? Can I? No. Not much here. There's a whole lot of film grain in this game so far. I usually do play with film grain though.
Who's there?
Ooh. Nice. It did sound a bit slithery though. Now this is a nice little... Yeah. Unless that is a very tiny puppy munching on like a juice box. I don't want to take part of it. Let's go up. Feel that it's safer to go up. But of course it's padlocked. I hope it's a were-rat, that would be cool.
Ugh, smells like death.
Sounds like it's coming from there, and there's the yellow paint. Let's move about. Wow. Yeah, it's probably gonna be at the end here. It could be a tiny dog, or a dog basically, which is very protective of its food. Kinda sounds like that too. But then again, I'm hoping for the were-rat. Gimme!
Hey, mister.
That's Officer Green.
Sure. You haven't seen Merlin, have you?
We're about to.
No, yeah, sorry. Ugh.
You alright there?
Yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Nah, man, it always smells like
Out
that.
of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Wow.
It can be a blessing in disguise.
Ugh. Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Death.
Nothing good.
Alright, anything here? Nah. Come on now, let me see it. Oh. Nice. We get to see the... actually, okay, it is a dog.
Merlin! There you are, boy. We wondered where you got to.
That's some real Resident Evil doggy shit.
Come here, boy! Dang-nabbit!
Dang nabbit.
Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
God damn it.
Yeah, let me inspect that with my hands. I'm gonna find like a tooth or something. Or like a name. No, can't find anything. Seems like. Okay.
You put this out for him?
No?
It looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend? What's that? Some kind of wiener mate?
Nice. Nice. God damn, man, it looks like an ear. Yeah, you definitely need the torchlight for that. Is he gonna wear an earring?
Dog? Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
We're gonna play it logically, I think. There's no proof.
There's no proof it does.
But what if...
Do yourself a favor and park that thought. Because all your guesses so far tonight have been way off base.
Okay, but it came from that canister, the barrel. Why would that even be there? Unless like Frank Stone killed somebody, like the boy, and then stuffed them in the barrel. That's possible. Ooh. Hey. All right. That's a collector's item thingy. That's good.
What was that sound? Stay behind me.
Stay behind you? Maybe it was actually Sam who said that, I don't know. Yeah, I probably said it to Sam. That makes sense. Under the grill? What are you thinking, Sam?
So, what is this thing?
The grate?
I mean, the grate, yeah.
What is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Touché. Find something to pry it open. Yep, okay, like a crowbar. Time to solve some problems. Anything? No, no, no. Ah, well, we can go up there.
That's what I need.
Probably something in here, right? Yeah, conveniently placed. Yeah, there it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, excellent looking crowbar. It can be kept and used later. Hopefully that means that Sam actually can survive this ordeal. Did I miss that? Nah, I can't get over there. Alright, let's pry it open.
Stand back.
Come on, Sam, you are the man. Repeatedly. Alright, he's capable.
All right. Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Because he's going in.
Where are you going? You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know. But I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling. Hey. I'm gonna need you to take this too.
That's a big ask.
Make sure the sheriff gets this.
Oh boy, I don't know. Sure could use a little pick-me-up right about now.
Nice. I can be scornful this time. Huh. So basically I have two more neutral choices and then one which is basically being a bastard. You know I'm about that.
Hey, you really want to be remembered as an old drunk who could have done something when he had the chance? That ain't you. Don't let that be you. Step up. Get your head straight. All right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, if this would have been a movie, Sam is really working on being unlikable. Fate changed. You put your faith in Tom. Huh. Interesting. I didn't see that as a choice, but okay. Maybe there was a previous choice which affected this one. Yeah. Oh no, I lost my hat. Find a way to the furnace chamber. Oh. Wow. They actually do have a forwards and backwards. I thought it was just like pure tunnel to one side. But no. Interesting. Alright, so let's do the regular thing I do, which is go left. Makes everything so easy. Oh, hey, look, a door I won't be able to open. Nope. Obvious jump scares. Alright, so left. I can look. Symbols. Ah, okay. Someone is engaged in strange rituals in the steel mill. Interesting. Furnace access is that way. Well, that's where we're going. Question is, though, if we can get to see more symbols before the inevitable happens. So I think I'm gonna break my own rule here and try to check some of these things out. Some of these other paths, when there are paths. Wait a minute. Yeah.
This has got to be it.
That's another symbol. It's an X. Okay, and these carts. What's making that sound? Weird. It's weird dripping. Ah, I can look. See a body? Rib cage? That's great actually. I like that.
This place turns my stomach.
I like when like the mechanic where you basically describe or show the player something, but the character can't see anything. Especially in horror games, it's a great mechanic. Not used that often. Can I vault? Ah, I can climb or go under here and crawl. Nah, he's a climb kind of guy. Ooh, collectible. The hillbilly.
Weirder and weirder down here.
The twisted man turned monster. It's a relic with double L. Wow, now that is a cool looking serial killer dude. Awesome. But I think that means that Sam here is not gonna make it.
Goddamn small spaces.
Oh. Can squeeze through, huh? So... what is that?
My God.
It's like part of a mask or something? Yeah, I can't do anything here. They're building the music. Succeed. Okay. Press X when it's inside the zone. Ah, man, did I do it? I think I did. Woo. Wow, that's gonna be tough, I think. Playing this on the hardest difficulty with some Twitch game skills. That's gonna bite me. Interesting. Oh, okay. Leave the area.
Good Lord. This is hellish.
It is hellish. I can hear yeah, exactly. A child.
Crap. Shit.
If it's possible, I'm gonna fail that. Let's use the ladder. Let's be cautious and then fail it. For maximum effect. Uh-oh. That's alright, we can do that. Be competent and then fail. That's what I'm about. Nice.
Stop!
Oh. Okay. I think I failed that. Hook? Yeah, classic. Nice. Yeah, just stick him on there. Whoa, really? I freed myself from the pipe. Yeah, let's succeed that once more. Ah. Is it a skill check? Because I want to fail that one. Fail it. No? Okay. Wow. Wow. I shot Frank Stone to save the child. Whoa. Whoa. Through the face.
Fucker.
Is something gonna leave him and possess Sam instead? Nah. Fade to black. All right.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
She was sleeping fully clothed. Nice. Some lucid dreams. Twins?
Mom.
Nope. Oops. Yeah. That's nah. That's how it goes. Interesting. So I actually did save the child. Kind of sad about that. Could have bombed. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes. Guess I need to double my bastard efforts for the rest of the game.
Mom?
Question is how this is gonna tie into it.
None of this is right.
Is it still your mom? No. You don't like your mom. Or somebody doesn't like your mom. Is her mom a sibling, or not a sibling, but like a relative to the first witchy lady?
What the?
Nice. I'm gaining on her. Yeah, I'm losing mom. Okay. Maybe by the end there will be another face there. Just step out into the wild. Whoa. The path is lit behind me. That's cool. Very ominous looking. I'm prepping for the proverbial dare jumping effect. Okay. Squeeze. Now, it just occurred to me that, like, the title, the casting of Frank Stone, might actually also mean like a making like a cast of a person, I guess, for like a mold, basically. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Mom? What's wrong? I'm here. Everything's all right.
Wow.
Eesh. Get a grip.
Some sort of locket or amulet. All right, title drop.
She visits my grave while the night winds wail. And nobody knows
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
The scaffold was high, and eternity was near.
Oh,
Is that a hitchhiker?
no. It just looks like it. Nah, we're gonna... Nah.
Hey!
I'm gonna do the obviously...
That's why we don't pick up hitchhikers.
I'm gonna do the obviously incorrect thing to do.
Eyes on the road, Maddie.
We'll see how that pans out.
Guess we're here.
The House of Darkness, Chapter 2. Gerant Manor, 2024. Gerant Manor. Feels like these chapters do not relate to each other so far, which is kind of weird. Unless there's like a reference to Sam, or like the kid, or like Frank Stone. I bet that Frank Stone was possessed somehow, and that possessed spirit changed bodies.
Good sign. Hello? I'm here. No way I've come all the way out here and nobody's home. Let me in, please. Hello?
That is obviously what you need to do. Whenever you're in front of a creepy manor like that, just open the door, walk right in. Nice.
Is anybody here?
Look around and find Augustine Lieber.
See if I can find anyone.
Did I actually have a, that was the relic? An artifact. Found one symbol. Okay, I can check on that, as I normally can. Oh, look, it was another character. She's not gonna like me. I'm all about that shit. Nice, not much to do, but besides to go upstairs, I think. Oh, some mid part.
Someone's gotta be around. Hello?
Is that kind of interesting painting? Whoa. To the left.
Oh, this must be the place.
Ah, we can actually go inside. All right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Not gonna find anyone in there, I guess.
So let's go up. Was that part of a picture? Part of a note?
Even I can
A
play
Survivor's Theme by M. Okay. Is that actually part of a collection or something? The storyteller that championed Murder Mill. Seems like there are 3 different stories here. So this is the champion, and I've played Murder Mill in the first part. Fate in 1963. Huh, okay, interesting. Oh, some chess pieces, chessboard. Yeah, let's go there. Just sneak about.
Digging these creepy cottage core vibes.
Cottage core. Even more chess pieces. Chess pieces, not chest pieces. It's an old school phone, sorts. Hey, I can play this. Whoa. Motif. Played a familiar theme on the piano. Interesting. Let's just double check so we don't miss out on anything. Anything else? No. Yeah, alright. Obviously, we gotta go there. Oh. Bam, bam, ba-dum.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, Madison here is a smart girl, but she's not that smart. She doesn't know she's part of a horror game.
Maybe I shouldn't be snooping around. Then again...
Of course we should. Wow! The Huntress.
Kid must have had a creepy doll on their Christmas list.
The lullaby that haunts the dark forest. Really, really cool design. I really, really like that. Wow, with a razor or like a hatchet, that's cool. Wow, the design is really, really cool. I like it. And of course she pops up here, right? The Huntress. Anna left the harsh winters of the Red Forest in search of a more dangerous game, but none has so far proven a challenge worthy of her talents. Her lullaby haunts the darkness, hinting at the tale of a hunt unfinished, a gentle prize she has not yet captured. Her axe remains sharp. The hunt goes on. The hillbilly says, Max Thompson Jr. is a sight not even his mother could love, a twisted man turned monster. In the silence that hangs over Cold Wind Farm, one must keep their ear to the wind, alert to the rusty roar of grinding metal and motor. Because even if Max makes no attempt to hide his approach, his vengeance comes with a brutal swiftness. Okay, so I can continue here. Oof. And I've been warned twice now. I feel that Madison here is a good character, so she's probably actually gonna act on that to not act on it, right? This is a bit too much. Can't go around snooping around while she hasn't even, you know, found the owners of this place yet, so I'm just gonna skip this investigation. Oh, missed that part. What? Come on now. But it's clearly something I should be able to select, but I can't. Wow. Alright, that's a nice, interesting bug. If it is a bug, I don't know. So anyway, I'm just gonna skip that. Be a bastard about it. Let's go here, because this is where we're supposed to go.
Hello! Another victim.
Hello, victim?
Just a little dry British humor.
Oh, you're British?
He doesn't sound British.
But
No.
a little while in a charming country house like this, and it kind of rubs off on you. I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Maddie. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah, okay. Like the Avenue.
Like, oh, in New York.
Greatest city in the world. Ever been?
Oh, yeah, it's where I live. I mean, it's where I lived. But now I kind of live in Berlin, or, well, I go to school in Berlin. So I'm not technically a citizen there or anything. And New York is still kind of my home because, you know, it's New York City. And, like, once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker, you know?
Well, Madison Avenue. Now that you're here, it seems like the party can finally get started.
Well, not much of a party.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah. Casual or apprehensive? Let's be casual about this.
Have you been waiting here a while?
Let's not acknowledge any
Less than
facts.
a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived.
Dude, like, ease off.
The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home.
Feels familiar?
Way to really make myself at home.
With a drink?
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes. Well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
There she is.
Hey,
Linda Castle. I am honored, no, humbled, to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
It is truly a great pleasure to be graced by your presence.
Okay. Sure. Likewise.
It's not every day you get to meet one of your all-time favorite horror filmmakers face to face and shake their hand.
Oh, really?
I gotten here sooner, but my car broke down, and I just couldn't get anybody to stop for me.
oh, shit. I'm sorry.
You know what? Don't worry. I needed the exercise.
Wait, hold up. Are you saying that you saw the Linda Castle stranded on the side of the road and you didn't stop?
Yeah.
This is the director of my mother, my father, my blood. Nerve biter. Blade Skinner? Dismember, the 25th of December.
Oh, that's a good title.
I had no idea who she was.
That's no excuse.
That is the excuse. What? Ah, man. She's gonna be defensive about this, definitely.
Hey, you're a horror filmmaker. I thought, like, #1 rule of horror movies was never pick up hitchhikers.
Actually, it's never have sex.
Actually, there are quite a lot of rules.
Movies anymore, anyways.
Fair enough. I probably wouldn't have picked me up either.
It is a classic trope.
Oh, she
I don't
actually...
use tropes in my films.
Oh, really?
I use archetypes.
Right.
Oh,
Very smart.
nice. Tell me one of your archetypes
Our
then.
host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details, but it involves money and fast cars and trading.
Nice.
But nothing illegal, obviously.
Probably crypto. Probably crypto. You're into crypto. Tell me you're into crypto without telling me you're into crypto, right? But like that line, I don't use tropes, I use archetypes. I have to steal that. That's like the best line ever. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Yep. In regards to archetypes.
A bit of, like, bedtime reading.
The slaying of Humbaba, my friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us. Enlil is in Nippur, Shamash is in Sipar. Erect an eternal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. They tied together a raft and Kido steered it while Gilgamesh held the head of Humbaba. Read carefully, Norman. Study close what Enkidu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond Humbaba's pleas for clemency, recognized sparing the demon would undo our hero's righteously won victory, that only a violent demonstration would stir the watching gods. There is no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. The heavens will not open for a champion that shows restraint. And this chapter's or this story's title is also The Champion, right? So this will definitely play into it. Interesting. Interesting. A book attempting to illustrate to Norman how acts of violence could be heroic. Yeah. We can open that door. Can't talk to Stan. Oh, there's a cute pig. There's a cute pig. Yeah. Oh, we can slide this? No, that's... we end the scene. Okay. Alright, let's open this then. But we're locked in. Oh my god. Alright, let's open this. See what it's about.
Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice. Murder mill.
Dare you enter the murder mill? So, I thought about that when they actually showed the, like a title drop for that chapter. So, is this gonna be like a meta story?
Hey, either of you heard of murder mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on.
Not one she was proud of.
We had no idea what we were doing. It should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like...
What? Who?
The government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
Wow.
How do you know all this?
Know what? It's not the truth.
It pays to know this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Hey! The lady in the,
Good.
paintings.
You three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention...
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
That's important to remember because there is power in naming things.
Call myself Augustine Lieber.
It's like one of the primary rules of demonology.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
she's relaxed. Definitely.
Sure, yeah.
She's just
I'll
rolling with
have
this.
Whatever Stan's having.
Of course. And you?
No thanks.
Nah, she's sober.
Never had a drink in my life. I don't plan on starting now.
Yeah. She's gotta survive. I bet.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Dude, like he's
We're
off.
a bit eager. Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet. Your drink.
Thanks.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
Yeah, it looked the same.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Ooh, a lost movie
That
reel.
right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill,
What?
the earliest known work of a certain noted auteur. Allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Uh-huh.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Okay.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from.
Ah, she has one too. I was just wondering
Told me
how
I
she
could
fits
bring it
into
to a
this.
person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you.
Weird, I must have missed something. Anyway,
What if I don't want to sell?
she's gonna burn it.
That would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary.
Reliquary?
Welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
Okay.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle.
Never mind me, I'm just gonna sit here and attend to private matters in my reliquary. Said no good-hearted person ever.
I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill.
Exactly.
Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything.
I thought that she was the lady from the beginning.
My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Okay, so Augustine is basically an occultist who wants to make a trade of sorts by using Frank Stone. And we're stuck in the middle of it.
Just don't get it, do you?
And it was all filmed for a movie.
That we're nothing. You make me.
But a movie is not real. How does this work? Or was it real? Is it a snuff film? Just spitballing.
One thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Oh. Oh my god. Jamie's gonna make it.
No, no, no. My sister. Oh, God. all I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Hopeless. Absolutely. That's how this movie played out.
I can't believe it's come to this. But the resistance is far more important than any one life. Innocent or not. My sister or not. Take her! Take her, goddamn you, before I change my mind! But just know, I will hunt you down and kill every single one of you until my very last breath on this earth. And then you'll pay with your lives. The ultimate price for
He lost his line.
doing bad
Awesome.
stuff.
Nice.
You said you'd let me go free!
Cut. Jaime, dude, what the hell?
Huh? Why?
That's a hilarious introduction.
That's not in the script, man.
I was just like really feeling the moment, you know? Thought I'd bring a little bit of that method acting magic.
Well, maybe like ask me next time, okay?
Okay, sure. Sorry, Chris.
Chris is annoyed because he went off script.
Important, Jaime. Every word, each and every last little syllable.
I get it.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
Ah, so that must be
Trying to take the craft seriously.
Linda as a young Linda, right?
Jeez Louise.
So, are we good or what?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it is
How
her.
did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
Jaime?
Sell it.
Jamie?
Did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too.
You tell her.
And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
No. How am I gonna play this? Let's be defensive.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Sure. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Trust Linda's judgment on camera. Trust your own judgment on the script. Why even bother having a director?
Oh, come on.
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director.
Wow.
Hold still, let me clean you off.
Really don't like her, but
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's like spearmint
cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Okay, but this is not the steel mill, is it? This is another movie.
And hold. And hold. And action.
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Huh.
Hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
So there is a tie-in.
A take?
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Whoa. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises, and you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
Let's be apologetic about it.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
Exactly.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Let's just be disappointed because he doesn't have any ideas how to solve this situation.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
Mm.
We're not gonna do what
She's had run-ins with him before.
Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage. All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
A Curiosity on Main Street. Playing as Chris.
What a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, Who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
Gothic.
I like it.
Sure.
What are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa!
I guess that t-shirt turned into memorabilia.
It was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time?
Nope.
Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold on,
Okay.
what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
So they shot a movie based off of actual events,
And you still don't know anything.
I guess.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
She's gonna probe. She wants to know the truth so that she can monetize it.
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
But he wanted babies
Found the bodies.
because he burned them.
Parts.
Let's be frustrated.
Seriously, guys, I just want to know why you withheld all this crucial murder mill information from me until now.
It wasn't relevant?
There's no world in which that's true. I need to know everything.
That's pretty much all I know.
Same.
There's gotta be more to
Well,
it.
she's probably gonna go
Library
dig
card,
stuff up.
look it up.
Exactly.
Linda, can I borrow your library?
Skill check, library use.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. Ugh. What? You want a piece of me too?
Wow. Bonnie. Well, that's a breath of fresh air. She has to survive. I'm not kidding. Let's do the really inappropriate thing and just do like this.
Howdy, partner. How's life on the range?
Did he hit his head or something? The hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. Sorry.
Ugh, why is Dad such a demanding asshole? I came home to help, not do everything. I mean, I'm not a maid. Do I look like a fucking maid? You better not say I look like a fucking maid.
He's just worried about Mom.
More like he's worried that as soon as she croaks, I'm out of here, and then he'll have to be his own fucking maid for once in his life.
I kind of wish that there was a third alternative here. Let's be shocked, I think.
Jeez, Bonnie. That's pretty harsh.
Don't mean it's not true.
Well, maybe you should cut him a little slack, you know? This is hard for him. And me too.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to put your whole life on hold and come all the way home from New York City and suddenly play mom while your own mom is sick.
Let's be... Yeah, I'm gonna have him take the absolutely wrong side here, personally, I think. So let's be serious.
I know. I didn't have to do all that. But I would have done it, just like you know? Because family comes first.
Yeah, that's... nah.
Family comes first? Is this an after...
Not really what you're supposed to say.
I'm trying to give you a compliment, Bonnie.
Ugh, what?
That's not a compliment.
Yes! I gotta get out of this house, like, pronto.
Nice.
So Bonnie probably could have been a good person to ask for some money to fix the camera.
That's true.
It's art and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we don't need Bonnie after all.
I hope we get to see more of Bonnie.
Jaime. Seriously?
I'll be right back later. No harm, no foul, right?
I don't know, man.
What? Steal? Oh, definitely steal.
I just want to go on record and say that I do not condone film financing that has been derived from ill-gotten gains.
Okay.
She'll thank us when she's making those sweet 10s or even 11s of dollars in profits when this thing blows up. She'll get over it.
If you say so.
We should go get the camera fixed before she comes back.
I stole money from Bonnie. 5-finger discount.
You alright there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just... what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Any time.
That's hilarious.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
That was my
Think positive.
first question. Why would they know?
What?
What about there?
There should be like a Radio Shack or something.
Guess they got a new tenant.
What is that?
Curiosity shops even repair cameras?
Curiosity shop?
Like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Definitely gonna be some occult shit in there. Nah, let's go to the Curiosity shop. Did I? It's the obvious choice. Let's go to the Curiosity shop.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop, eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
I could probably check the drugstore later, maybe.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
You should. It's a great scene.
Deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques.
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Endless curiosities.
So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Alright. Kick back and chillax.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
I love Linda. It's gonna be a tough choice between Linda and Bonnie, I think. Look around while waiting. Alright.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully, moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Wow. That guy loved his cat. Oh, what's this?
Let's say hypothetically she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
Yeah, well, you buy it.
Got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill.
That's a good point. What's this? That's a door? Let's look at the taxidermy stuff. No, that's a... Looks like taxidermy. Okay, I can end the scene there. Hey. Nothing printed, totally unknown. It's a random movie reel. Hey, a doll. The Trapper.
Battling up to that at night.
Wow. Oh. Wow, could the others do that? Young Evan spent his whole life striving to prove himself a worthy successor to the Macmillan estate, but the trappings of expectations saw him stumble down the same dark path as his father. Now he roams with a smile that never falters, certain his newfound purpose is making old Archie proud. Be careful where you tread, for each step could be your last. Okay. Nice little gasoline station. Can I... I can probably examine this TV set, right?
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Yeah, well, not much to show there. Basically just looked like an empty hallway. What's this? A pin? Smiley face? Alright. Just random stuff. Ooh.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
That looks like a pickaxe that you can extend, but it's made out of a spine. Cool. Basically a weapon. Bomb burgers. Okay. So let's ooh, that's a mask part. Nice.
Aw,
Real
cute bunny.
folk horror looking. Let's check out the back here. This door. Nah, of course not. Alright. Advance the scene.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20.
Let's be a bastard.
I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price, but perhaps I can sweeten the deal. One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
What, like a pocket mirror? I'm really interested in what that pocket mirror, how that will be used, but just staying in character with how I think that Chris here would be, or how I envision Chris as a character, I'm just gonna pass. She doesn't see why that would fit anyway. She just wants the camera fixed.
That's the best I can offer.
Probably need to go to the drugstore then.
You know what? We'll take the camera. The price is fine.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, didn't get the pocket mirror.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Ominous sound is ominous. She erases that smile, yeah. Leaves them with a longing look.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Wow. Buy milk. Alright. Just gonna take a look.
First movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, the dark mythology of the lost movie. There are those films that have been lost over time which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or crafts of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film's star for its own twisted machinations. Or machinations. Machinations? Andy Dean in Caged Lips. Yep, so they're basically just presenting the premise for the game. Still only have one piece. This is a really slow-moving town, I think. Fall into the fear trap, horror's hottest sensation. Wow, that's like an arcade cabinet with like a Sasquatch-looking creature. VDH Electronics. And there's a regional champion. Look at that guy, he's so happy. Denny Andrews. Burgers. Something something. A burger menu. You'll get hooked by drinking beer. The fake hand. She had such a poster in the garage. It's behind you. Horrifically hilarious.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Yeah. So I guess that the mill actually gets demolished, and the only way for what was her name? Augustine? The only way for her to get hold of Frank Stone is to possess all of the movies, I guess. Cedar Hills renewal enters new phase. Move fast to secure your place today. Lightbringer Estates has announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hills. Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna demolish it.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
El Bruto firecrackers. They go bang. I guess that there is, they're just putting it out there. Making an incentive so that you can actually try to get a hold of them. Try to change the scene around. Ooh! The waterlogged shoe. 4 names for trials. She tells me not to rush. Okay. But that doesn't give me any, like, fate or anything. Or, like, a premonition. I missed the, horse, seems like. If they're in order. Oh, look! Fear trap! Oh, can we play the game in the game? Ace, 50-20. Insert coins. I don't have any coins. Can I play anyway? I can. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh no, I missed that one. Ah, crap. We'll need to get the UFO though. No! Ah, that was a miss. Didn't even look at the screen at that time. They are quite a bit faster now. That's not... Okay, I thought that was like a life power-up, but... they're really shooting now. Ah, man, come on. Have at them piggies. This is turning really tough now. But I don't have that much more to get the high score. Come on. No. God damn it. Ah. That is tight. Oh, nice.
Dust Jaime's high
Ha!
score.
Nice. Whoop. And like that, ADHD just reminds itself and bonks me in the head. Can't keep up the concentration. Nice. Didn't win anything but glory. That's how it is. Alright, let's hit the little bell.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
It's not.
There's a bookworm.
Come on.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna grab some milk.
Right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but couldn't find any.
I got you.
Missing kids. I saw that.
1 milk.
1 milk. Thanks.
No sweat.
But when you're already here, you might as well just buy 2, right?
25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands.
Is he gonna play Sam in the movie?
Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar steel mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little
Even more
fun
fun.
today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man,
Is that Sam behind him?
love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Smooth.
Okay.
Okay.
You need a ride home?
Oh yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Let's have her not talk about Frank Stone, but talk about the movie instead. Be defiant.
We're still gonna finish our movie. We got a new camera. An old, new, one that works.
Hey, that's great. Shoot 100 movies if you want.
Just don't do it at the mill.
Just don't shoot him in the mill. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Yeah.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me.
So was the curiosity lady Augustine?
Unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new timeline. A new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
These walls have eyes. Let's be compassionate.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh.
Stan is smart.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I think that she's a chill woman. She doesn't really feel the need to do much more exploring. I think that she feels that answers will come to her in their own time.
I think I'm good here.
You're lost.
So, Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy?
Years back, there was this killer. Frank Stone. Used to mutilate his victims at the old Cedar steel mill.
Frank Stone. I think I've heard of him.
All right, that's that for this time. This time around, this chapter, or the first couple of chapters in the casting of Frank Stone. Interesting story. Some different time sequences, some different timelines, and a sort of event which has happened in the past and still has repercussions in our modern day and time. With that being said, if you've watched this, thanks for that, and I'll see you again next time. Bye now.